time, everyone, for the official first part of the Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomizer Nuzlocke to begin. What's going on, YouTube? Ladies and gentlemen, everyone within the United family, and welcome to the Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomizer. If you guys are just as excited as me to finally actually get into this series, see what encounters we can get in this episode, see what our rival May might have, be sure to smack that like button. I really never ever do like goals, but I'm gonna set it high for me for a first part. 200 likes, let's see if we can do it. Now, in episode 0, the last episode, guys, I asked you to choose my starter between Skidoo, Delcatty, and Cyndaquil. And, okay, third place, it was no contest for third place, but that's pretty obvious. I think we all knew who was coming in third place. Delcatty, the Fire-type Pokemon, got third place with 8% of the votes. Now, that just leaves Skidoo and Cyndaquil. Now, these two I thought were going to be super close. It could go either way. It was not close at all. With 72% of the votes, the number one choice, the starter of our adventure, is Cyndaquil. Now, I didn't expect this, and the main reason is just because Cyndaquil is actually a starter from 2nd gen, so I assumed Skidoo would win, you know, since he's random. He's not normally in the beginning of Omega Ruby, but I was wrong. We chose my boy Cyndaquil, and I am super excited. So, the Water-type Pokemon Cyndaquil. Now, I'm sure there was some confusion. Some people probably thought this was an extreme randomizer, where he actually is Water-type. No, do not worry, he's not Water-type. He's still going to be a Fire-type. This is just gonna have random encounters. You know, I gotta remember, some people might not know what a randomizer is, and I'll explain that in just a second. But welcome, everyone. I hope you guys are gonna have a great time on this journey as I am. Man, I don't even know what to expect in this series. You know, I've never done anything past 4th gen for a randomizer. So welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is United Gamer. You can call me Dylan. And I do my best, as I said in episode 0, to try to make this channel a family. By doing so, just join the Discord chat with me and the United family, add me on Snapchat, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Whew. I went to the tall grass and surveyed Pokemon. Yeah, you're supposed to be a professor. You should know you don't go in the tall grass without a Pokemon. Well, guys, you know, I just hope we get some good Pokemon at the beginning of this series. Someone made a really good point in episode 0 that Cyndaquil is the perfect starter for me because I always have an issue getting a Fire type. Thank God that is not going to be the issue here. So, one more thing, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to mention early on in episode 1, is I normally do comment questions, but with my comment questions, if you answer it, you have your chance to be nicknamed a Pokemon on this journey. So, in this episode, my question is, what is your first region of Pokemon that you have ever played? A lot of you know this, but this is my very first region. I absolutely love 3rd gen. It's still my favorite to this day. I think it's just kind of biased because it was my first region. So yeah, Pokemon Ruby, the original, was my very first Pokemon game. Now, as for my starter, I'm actually going to nickname him. I'm going to go with Zuko, you know, the fire. If you don't know what that's from, then I don't even know what to say. But if you answer the comment question in this episode, and every encounter that we get in this episode, I will be nicknaming it after you guys. From here on out, it is after you guys. Alright, let's see what we can do. We won't have a Pokeball just yet. We got to go battle May. And, you know, this was actually supposed to come out a few days ago, but I had so many issues with randomizing this game. I've never done a 3DS randomizer before, so it's a little different for me compared to, like, other games. So, you know, I wasn't expecting it. Let's kind of see what kind of Pokemon we can get. God, it's a Wurmple. I really hope this is randomized, because that, okay. I hope this is randomized, because that's not what we want to see. You know what? Let's go ahead and kill this Wurmple, though, because it'll be easy. And, you know, May could have anything. And this is what I was bringing up the point as. I tried to record this already, and something got messed up. And I even want to show the clip. I think I will before we fight May. It was a level 10 Pokemon, which if you played this game before, you know your rival is level 5. And so it was a level 10, and I'm not going to spoil what Pokemon it was, but it was way out of my league to try to kill that thing with a level 5 Cyndaquil, and we got destroyed. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't move on. I fixed it now. It will be level 5. I don't know what Pokemon it is. You know, I randomized it again and stuff. But hey, Zuko got level 6, so we're going to be a little bit of ahead anyway. But it was so funny. Like, I saw that Pokemon, and I saw level 6, or level 10, and then it used the most random move ever. Let's see if this is actually randomized, because God, I hope it is. I would say that's pretty random. Okay, that is a potential Pokemon we can have in the very first route of this game. The only issue with this is it's ghost type and we cannot hurt it, so we just got to get lucky and catch it. So, you know, it's probably not going to happen, but, you know, we got to get walked around Old Dale Town, you know, got to show us everything because we're newbies in the Pokemon, and we can catch a Gengar early on in the game. I doubt we'll be able to catch that. I hope there's other things that are, like, good, but possible. You know, I honestly don't want to see any Rayquazas, you know, like Dialgas or like Deoxys or anything, Mewtwo's, because the catch rate is so bad and it's not going to help me at all. I really need a good Pokemon in this series. Come on, we need something good. We won't be able to do that until we encounter May. We're not going to do too much in the very first episode because, God, dude, I don't even know what the potential other people could have in this series. They could have a Rayquaza, a Deoxys, anything, even a Gengar, and we could get stuck. They could have all these really good Pokemon, so I don't want to go too far because I need to do some off-cam training, and I don't want to just do a ton of that, you know, in the first episode, so let's see what you got, mate. But before we go any further, guys, let me show you what happened beforehand. You have Gardevoir! Oh my God! What do I do? What is it gonna, what moves is, okay, it's not like a normal randomizer. Just a level 10 Gardevoir. I'm gonna lose. What is this? That's not even fair. And we're back. Hopefully this time May is not gonna whip out a Gardevoir level 10 that uses Psystrike. You know, like there's no chance I could have done that. That's still not fun to kill. It's okay, it's okay. We can take it, I hope. We got potions, and they give you like 10. At least it's level 5. God, it's not gonna have Psystrike or something random like that. I don't know why I was looking at Pokeballs. Yeah, we got 11 potions, so yeah, we're okay. We can easily kill this thing. Unless it knows Double Kick or something, which it shouldn't know at level 5. Ember, yeah. Alright, this is okay. I'm glad we ran into a fire type, and actually, Blaziken's going to give us a crap ton of experience. So that is really good that we actually ran into Blaziken. That's going to do some damage. We can't lose on episode 1 like the last time. That was due to my own error of randomizing this wrong, so Sand Attack, that's okay. I just can't wait, dude. I can't wait. That's probably my favorite thing is just to see what kind of Pokemon you can get early on in the game. Start forming your team. And like I said, you know, I've never done one with 5th and 6th gen, and it's actually a 3DS game, so I have no idea what to expect. What if he actually gets us up to, like, level... Is he gonna get us? Yes! He learns Ember at 10, which we're not gonna get enough for that. We're gonna stop here. We got to 9! Or we're gonna get to 10! No. Okay, I knew there had to be no way. Thank you, Trainer May. That's a great start for us. And gave us some money. You know, we got 10 potions. We're going to get some Pokeballs. We're looking mighty fine to start off this series, if I do say so myself. Well, I appreciate you healing me up, but I don't have any battles or anything. We got to go back and talk to the professor and then get some Pokeballs, and then it's time, guys. I don't want to run into grass right here. You know, I don't want to spoil what our encounters can be. Like, I don't know what I'd really honestly want at this point. Anything besides a fire type is honestly good for us. Any kind of Pokemon. I mean, I really wouldn't want a Wurmple or, you know, like a Poochyena or anything. Not that they're terrible Pokemon. It's, I would like you to be, like, random, like a Gengar. Let's see, like, obviously I would want my boy Totodile. If you're new to the channel and you couldn't tell from the intro, Totodile's my favorite Pokemon. So that would be great to have a nice water type early on. I know that won't happen, but that's okay. So, I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. So, yeah, Professor, can I have my Pokedex, get my Pokeballs, you know, and then we're good. We're ready to go, you know. And, I don't want to just, you know, most of the time I normally do try to just read a ton of dialogue for you guys. But, you know, it's going to be more of a laid-back series just so we can just enjoy the game together. You know, I'm not going to be trying to do all kinds of voices and stuff for this series. Normally I will, or normally I do. But I think it's just going to be a fun series, you know, where I can fully just enjoy 3rd generation for me, a randomizer. And a lot of people are probably asking, how do you randomize a 3DS? I personally cannot tell you guys. like, it was unbelievable how the stuff you have to do to randomize this thing. So I can technically link you guys if you want in the description below to the videos that I watched on how to do it. But you got to be careful because you can really jack up your 3DS. So just letting you, warning you for you guys. All right, Mom. I know you love us, but we got to go. We're 10 years old. Wait, do we have Pokeballs? We got Pokeballs, right? So it's time, guys. It is time for our first encounter. We have 10 Pokeballs. Let's see what we can get. No, why does everyone get... May, just leave me alone. Oh, this is from my dad. He said he had to give it to you before you go. Oh, awesome. We have the Dex Nav, so you guys can call us throughout our entire journey and bother us. That's not as bad as Ruby and Sapphire. Gosh, that was really annoying in that game. Let's see what we get. Route 101. A Snivy! Yes, that's catchable! It's a new type, and it's a 5th gen starter. We can have 2. Are we going to kill it in one hit, though? Maybe, let's just try a Pokeball. Let's just try one without hurting it. I know that's probably not smart, but I will take a Snivy. That is awesome. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3. Yes, first Pokeball, and our first Pokemon on our journey is a 5th gen starter, Snivy, which is catchable. Gengar is awesome, probably a better Pokemon, obviously, but we probably wouldn't be able to catch this thing. Snivy is catchable, it's cute, it's awesome. We got a grass type. I will be right back to nickname one of you guys after this Pokemon, our very first encounter and our 3rd gen adventure. I'll be right back, guys. Shadow Flame Aaron, you said Cyndaquil, please. That's who you voted for, and you got your luck there. And you are also being nicknamed after a Pokemon, so we are going to name you Shadow, and welcome to the team. All right, make sure I don't spell Shadow wrong. All right, so we could have had a Gengar, a Snivy. What else could we have maybe got? I don't want to actually see, because I don't want to get my hopes up and get sad or something. May? I know we can creep up on Pokemon. That's awesome. It was a really cool addition in this game. I really enjoyed it. But, I'm tired of your blabbing. Alright, we can creep up on Pokemon. You guys should know this if you play the game. We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and head up to Route 103 and see what we can catch there. I don't really think we need any more Pokeballs. We only used 1, so let's see what we got. A Plusle. Okay. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not. It's 3rd gen. But, we got Snivy, so I can't. We're going to kill it in one hit, aren't we? Oh, we didn't. Okay. All right. I'll take a Plusle. If anything, it's sad. It truly is sad. But it could be a sacrifice Pokemon in the future for one of our other Pokemon to live. So, it's always good to have those. Their journey was worth it. But it made me come to realize, I forgot to mention this early on, and I'm really sorry, but wow, we can catch a Snivy fully healed. But okay, that makes no sense. But the rules to a Nuzlocke, some of you may not know what a Nuzlocke is. And Randomizer, obviously, it's all Pokemon in the wild encounter are going to be randomized, as well as trainer battles are going to be randomized. Gyms are still going to be type-themed, but they're going to be different types. So, like, the first gym, Rock, could normally be, like, Dark, Dragon, Ghost, Fairy, anything. So, that's what a randomizer is. A Nuzlocke is you can only catch the first Pokemon in a route. If a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and has to be put into the PC, and you can no longer use that Pokemon. You got to nickname all of your Pokemon on your journey, which I'm nicknaming after you guys. And that pretty much covers the gist of it. The main 2 things I try to focus on is we can't re-encounter things, and if they die or faint, they die. So I'm going to nickname one of you guys after this Plusle, so I will be right back, guys. Kevin Fletcher, you said pick Cyndaquil, the most powerful water type. You are certainly correct, and I'm sorry that it's a female. I just now noticed that, but we're just not going to look at the gender. Welcome to the team, Kevin. Do us well. Now, I got to see what else I could get here, because, it's not the absolute best encounter in the world. I've never actually ever used Plusle, so... Okay, Plusle again. Well, we're going to try one more time. There's got to be something else here that would have been really nice to have. It might be nice to kill that thing and get some experience, but I think we're going to be okay. What else could we have gotten? Anything? Something? Could have had a Blissey. I mean, that's better. That'd be bulky, but Still nothing too, that blows my hat away, if that makes sense. Nothing too amazing. So that's okay. I'm okay with Plusle. If there was like a Totodile or something that I ran into, I would probably break down in tears right here on screen. So it's glad that we didn't see that. There's a guy confused about his own footsteps and needs to see a hospital for a mental institution. And we're in Route 102. Man, we're just knocking out things in this episode. What can we get here? An Elekid. That's not bad at all, but I know I'll kill that thing in one hit. At least I think I will. It's level 3, so I might not. So let's catch this thing. We're not going to get an Electrolyzer, though, which kind of sucks for us to get this, because all we could get is an Electabuzz. But if I can figure out, I'm almost positive the items are not going to be randomized in this series, or TMs or anything. So I don't think, he's going to be used just because we can't get Electivire, which really hurts us. But just in case, I love Electivire, so I'm going to try to get him. I'm going to try to catch him. I'm just really curious what else we could have got here. I'm not going to complain, though, because we got a Snivy, which is definitely a good Pokemon that we can use. And Elekid still could be good. Don't get me wrong. We could get Electabuzz somehow, which I could try to get him, but I don't want to waste all my Pokeballs either, which, this is the newer gen, so our hand is going to be held a lot better than old gens, which... If he doesn't catch in this third one, or this next one, I'm not going to waste all of my Pokeballs. There's so many routes in this game because of the water that, we can fish down in not Petalburg, God, I can't think of the name top of my head. And doesn't matter because we got it, baby. We have, 4 Pokemon already. That's awesome. We have 2 electric types, though, which kind of sucks, but... it's all right. We got a grass and a fire starter and electric. So, we're looking pretty good in episode 1. So, we're going to give a nickname to him. So, yet again, guys, I will be right back to nickname one of you after this Elekid. Jay Naldrit, you said Cyndaquil, so you got your wish as well. Welcome to the team, Jay. If we could somehow get a Electrolyzer and get Electivire, you probably are going to be used on this team. I'm not going to lie. I do like him a lot, but it's honestly time to see what else we could... Well, we can't see down there. We'll see up here. What else could we have gotten, maybe? Bum, ba bum, ba bum, bum, ba bum, ba bum. I would have much rather lost Ray. This is why I don't like to see what else I could have got, because that would have been awesome. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and kill this thing. It shouldn't have Spark or anything just yet, so... I know it's Charge. That's okay. We want the XP so we can get Ember real quick, so we'll be alright. We'll have Ember for this first trainer because I honestly don't know what this first trainer could have. And it makes me nervous because I do not want to lose on the very first episode. That would be just completely awful. So, we're probably not going to go that much further. We're probably just going to knock out to where we got to talk to Wally and, watch him catch a Ralts, which actually might be randomized in this game. So, that'll be interesting to see. I can't run past him, obviously, but I'm going to do my best to just run past most of these guys over here, and then I'll come back off-cam for the off-cam secret base trainer Calvin. That's a Grumpig. That's not bad. Okay, we can kill that. That way, I'll put the sped-up versions at the end of the video so you guys can watch it if you want to. If you don't want to, it doesn't matter. Just so if those are curious what trainers we run into, you can see. That's oh god, I don't like Psybeam. I hate that move because you just never know. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning on doing. Is just put sped up versions at the end of the video, and then if you want to watch it, you can. All right, we're still good. Probably not gonna kill it this last Ember, but nope. Okay, one more Psybeam and we're good. Just live it. All right, there we go. We're done. All right, Ember and goodbye. That's gonna be good XP. I need to train Snivy, and then like I said, I'm not going to really be training Plusle or Elekid yet, just until I figure out what I'm going to do with them, if they're possibly going to be used. The Elekid and all them could be useful, just because the first gym could be water. Let's see, let's heal up Cyndaquil real quick, just in case we run into somebody. And let's go ahead and go talk to Wally, or Norman, our dad. Let's see, we can... Of course we're going to run into stuff. I really don't want to see what else I could have gotten. Elekid, okay, we're fine. I need to get some repels because you run into Pokemon so much in this game. At least it's always seemed like that for me. Is like every 3 steps that I ever take in this game, it's a Pokemon encounter. All right, there we go. And I don't want to see it. We could have had a Latios! Oh my god, there's no way we'd have been able to catch this thing. But that is awesome. Okay, so we're done. No more Pokemon trainers. Go by you and... No. I wasn't even trying to run fast. But okay, we're going to do one more trainer and then we should be good. What are you going to have, Tiana? Okay. Well, Amber's not going to do us too much justice. It's alright. Let's just sit here. So one bad thing that I've really going to notice about this, and I knew this coming into the series, is we're not going to have a nose rollout. That's kind of just scary, just because. But we can't speed up, which kind of sucks, you know. I wish, like other series, like I've done Platinum, you know, Soul Silver, or Moon Silver, technically. You can speed up, and you can't do that in this game, which is going to be okay, you know. The game moves pretty fast, so Scientist Tiana, thank you. That was awesome. We got level 11, and we're done. Now we don't have any more, but let's go over here. And we're greeted by our best friend, May. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We got to check out the lovely Beautiflies. What if these are randomized? That would be so awesome if these are randomized. I know it's not, because it's not in the coding of the game, but... Look up there. Dylan, check them out. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it lovely? Fly away. That's from a show. Sorry. All right, May, I really appreciate that. We're going to be on our way. We're going to go talk to Dad because it's finally a Pokemon game where we have a father. He's never home. He left us and abandoned us to be a Pokemon trainer. Sounds a lot like Hunter x Hunter, but it's okay. We have a father who's talking to a little boy. Now, I don't know about you, but... Is anyone else like this when they were first playing this, even if it wasn't your first Pokemon game? Did you think this was going to be the first gym already? I thought it was. I thought this was the very first Pokemon gym. You know, I didn't never think we were going to skip this, go up, you know, some woods, and then go to the real Pokemon gym. And then later come to find out that my dad has a Slacking that was a pain for me to kill. That thing was it was brutal. Aren't you? Oh, you're Wally, right? Yes, I'm supposed to go with my relatives in Verndivturf Town for a while, but I thought I might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me, but I never caught one by myself. I'm not sure if I can. Let me see. Dylan, you're here all right. You go with Wally, make sure he safely catches a Pokemon. Well, Dad, I can't promise that, because this is a randomizer, and for God knows we could be running into that Latios, and he ain't catching that with no Pokeball. I'm just gonna be honest. He ain't catching that with no Pokeball. Dylan, can you come catch with me? Yeah, I'll do voices from time to time. I'm not just going to sit here and read out the dialogue. I don't want to get too much on your nerves that I probably already have. Alright, Wally, let's see what you got, man. Please be random. Please be random. If it's not random, I'm probably just going to cut it because no one wants to see this garbage. Dang it, it's not random. Either that or somehow he actually ran to a Ralts. Well, guys, I don't think anyone wants to just sit here and watch him catch a Ralts. So I'm going to end the episode off right here. In the next episode, guys, we're going to pick up and we're going to move over. On our way to the first gym, we have what? 3 routes that we can... Four places we can catch Pokemon in the next episode. So we have a ton of things to explore in episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the very first episode of this journey. We didn't get a lot done, but man, oh man, I'm excited to keep recording this. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my links in the description below, like Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Join the Discord chat where you guys can talk with the United family and hang out with me. As always, everyone, this is not just a channel, it is a family. And I will see you in the next episode of the Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm out.